Today I'm not going to be a Honda boy. I'm going to go the Dub way. And just like that, we're at Titanic Dubs. An interesting bit of work with a net curtain, I believe, or net tablecloth. Must have set it over the top of it and sprayed. Giving an interesting effect. Good to see an opal. And a genuine opal from Lithuania making an appearance in Belfast. I've seen this before, and it's a very, very tidy car. We're very happy with our wee Golf, but I would love to go back to another Touran. That's tidy. Just for that wee bit extra space. That's a tidy Touran there. This is the actual harbour where the famous ship, the Titanic, was built and set off in 1912. Over here we've got the dock. Once upon a time it would have been attached here, and this is where the Titanic would have been built. I'll give you an actual real reference to the scale of the ship. If you know the size of a Volkswagen Caddy van, you could have fitted many of them on the Titanic. The Volkswagen Passat, I believe it is. I was about to say Jetta, but check out the interior. Love the seats. Fantastic bit of interior work. Some very tight brake fitment. You've got a bit of allometer there from the caliper. Tidy car. So I'll show you the actual dock there. And here we've got a photograph. So it gives you an idea of how the boat was sitting in the dock and the scale of it, and how it would have been attached to the side. Right as I speak at the moment, my mother is in Sydney, Australia, looking at Sydney harbour from her hotel window. I've got Belfast harbour, no comparison. A lot of cars here, but I will try and just focus on the ones that stand out to me. Got a few comrades with me today, Harvey and Oscar. And then what's the rules in the car show this time?
No touching the cars.
no touching the cars.
Also, this is my first time at the Titanic Centre. So was Oscar.
It's not your first time at the Titanic Centre.
How could it not?
You were here in 2015,
Really?
and maybe 2017.
Oh, was Oscar Halloween?
Oscar's been here before. I've been here before. I was parked the wrong there in my wee Mark III Golf,
I know.
and I was up at the top in the Turan. But you were very young. You just don't remember.
A train?
So we've got a Golf here. Well, Tidy said I believe they're Porsche Cayenne wheels from the off-road vehicle, but fit nicely. But check out the seats. If you can see through that glass, through the reflection. Tidy a bit of retrim, and I like that sort of stuff. I'm definitely a much bigger fan of a nicely trimmed interior rather than stripped out roll cages and all that garbage. To me, that's just doesn't appeal at all. That's, for a nice modified road car, that's my style. We've got another Porsche set of Porsche wheels. It's on so it's known as a 3.4. It's not quite the Mark. It's not the Mark III, but it's a wee bit of the Mark IV on it. Personally, I prefer it just to be all the Mark III. One thing with my selection of the smoothies for the Mark VI is that it hides how tiny your brakes are. And yeah, for me, with the big wheels, sort of highlights how small your brakes are. More Porsche wheels. And my favourite, Mark III. Here we have, for me, the Holy Grail. And I would like a 4-door, a 5-door. The VR6 Mulberry Edition. And, that's a car that's just evaded me, and I think by now it's just never going to happen. But I'd love one of them in that colour, but in 4-door, 5-door. Here the Let's Dance UK group. What happened to those guys? If anybody knows, write it in the comments. They ran a show in my hometown, Mackerfelt. A couple of years, a solo show, and it's not happened this year, and their Facebook profile seems to be more or less nothing's really happening on it. So what happened to that group? They were running good wee events, and yes, the show in my hometown, Mackerfelt. So if anybody knows in the comments what became of the group or where they went, write it in. Again, if you know in the comments what these wheels are. I seen them over in the Turan over there earlier. I like them. Nice wheel. If you know what the name of them is, write the name in the comments of the video. So far, this is my favourite car here. I just love the colour, the stance, the wheels, the brakes. And for me, there's just one massive flaw. That cage in the back, attached to the child anchor points, and it's not even bolted into the floor. Oh, I think that's one thing that makes the car look silly. But other than that, That's an incredible car. But I had a VAT cage ripped out of it. Sorry if a friend was saying that about that roll cage in that car, but I don't see the point in that. Putting a cage in the car but doesn't do anything. I always loved the colour of that wee Mark II.
Yeah.
I'll get you in the video. That's me back home. Enjoyed that day there at the Titanic Dubs. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, whenever that'll be. Praise the Lord for every single day. Hopefully I'll get this to maybe a show or two next year. I decided a few months ago to sort of not take it to any more shows. I want to get the front end of it repainted and stuff to tidy it up. So I'll get that done and hopefully maybe make a few shows with this car next year. Goodbye.